Once a b-boy, always a b-boy.
Watu wengine tu dance bare feet. Nimechekia hata sema mazee mapro fulani UG wanafanya hizo vitu fresh na bado wana dance. But hiyo ni swag yao. So develop swag yako, how you look, how you present yourself. You quad their points. You add more value to your stance.
You can't make it if you're just trying to be somebody else, you know. Man, like Vivi.
Hey, I like what you did right there, man.
Cheers, man.
B-boy Jaisha.
Still, all bones, yeah, like you once a b-boy, like I said, always a b-boy. Tokangi kwa system.
So to those who don't know, this is Kama, this is B-boy Slim. Unajua sawa G B-boy ni nini, man? Hebu unaweza washow say B-boy ni nini kabla hata tuingie kwa story.
First of all, b-boy, acha niseme like it's one of the elements of hip hop. There are actually 5 elements. First aniwanga MCing, DJing, kuna graffiti writing, unaonanga saa kispray. Now there's also like DJ.
Graffiti is also part of.
It's a part of the hip hop element. We also have now breakdance, which is an art, a dance form of art. And now the new one that just came to the scene is actually knowledge, sharing your hip hop knowledge with other people.
Like what you're doing right now.
Yeah. Former there were actually 4 elements of hip hop, but now there are actually 5. Breakdancing, MCing, graffiti, DJing, and knowledge.
And knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay, so right now we're in the knowledge age of hip hop. Yeah.
True. And now breaking is now my forte. Acha niseme forte, hapo ndio
breaking.
Hapo ndio nimefocus sana na hip hop.
Is there a difference between breakdancing and b-boy?
B-boy, actually, yeah, there is, but they actually it's like an umbrella name for all, because if you say breakdance, unaweza sema there is a popping, there is a locking, but now b-boying is now breaking. Breaking is now when you see like all those moves on the floor, chikia sana do my stance, and all of them actually you dance to hip hop music. So you ndio konga difference, but it's one and the same thing, like in the same
WhatsApp group.
WhatsApp group. Same umbrella. Let me say umbrella. Yeah.
Okay, so before hata tuingie kwa vitu mingi, let's go back to yani hebu tupeleke tu nyuma yani kama ni nani jina yako ya
easy.
Kitambulisho. Kitabu ubatizwe B-boy Slim. Like take us to the genesis. Where did it start?
Yeah. By full names naitwa Esfan Kamau. aka B-boy Slim. Wasa wengine mtaani wanachoka kama. And home bado na majina zingine, lakini ni my nickname, but just kama iko sawa. Nikiwa kwa dance floor, I'm just B-boy Slim. Other breakers know me as that because that's my stage name.
Okay, so when did you start dancing? Maybe if you can just...
dancing. Back in the day, I'd say like first of all I started dancing. Okay, I was very active in high school. Easy be my drama, music. Nilikuwa Ridges Boys Academy, kwa hapo. Acha tulikuwa tu hapo tu. Shule ilikuwa Rieng, but tulikuwa naenda mafunky, we just used to represent. But as soon as niliclear chuo, which was in 05, I started dancing in 2006. Tulikuwa na dance to church nini. So I met this crew called Dashi Crew. Na wase ndio walini orient into the scene. They actually
mlikuwa mtaa moja.
Tulikuwa mtaa mazi, tulikuwa Buru. Unajua Shefa? Phase 2. Shefa's Junior.
Pale mamot za nini zuendanga zinakutana zile za 2.
But hizo zamani hiyo kayo raunda. So actually church ilikuwa hapo. So ilikuwa Kenya Assemblies of God. Sasa inaitwa East Assembly.
Buda KG ya Buru bawase hadi church.
Manze wasanii kibao manze hata dadi yao alianza huko. Bado wako kwa game. So form ni aje sasa hiyo time tulikuwa tunafanya tu matizitizi zetu. Lakini sasa like there's this guy alikuwa B-boy Joe Wizi. Joe bado ako area, I think is still also in the game. But sasa kuna vile tu alinisho by this to recruit him kama interview.
When you say B-boy, that is breaking boy. The B is for breaking.
Yeah, it's break boy.
Break boy.
Some people also say beat boy.
It's B-boy.
And B girl. The B girl is the same thing. So break girl. Yeah, you know. So the thing, b-boy unachotumia alias ni kama ya kuji-identify.
Nika stage name.
Nika stage name.
Because you say that element of hip hop and hip hop, like when you look at artists, kuna Burna Boy, like jina yake nyingine.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
So it's the same thing.
When you hit the performance, you use your alias.
Your stage name.
Yeah, true.
So you don't use Kamau.
Kamau, but it's for like different different occasions. Yeah. So like when I was in schooling, sorry, I was in church, like those guys came, so like, oh, by the way, we could use somebody like you in our crew. So I still used to like dance with the guys at church. Mi sikuwa pro by the way. Hiyo time nilikuwa tu na learn. Most of the things I've come to learn yani nisani to join Dashi Pro.
Kato sikuanga na ile like wale wasa wana dancingi wale manini wa kudance.
Oh, hizo zonga tu zile za kwenda tu na groove tu. Bora tu nafuata beat.
Mko na hiyo ya
zilikuwa. Alafu mostly kwanza hata hiyo time church tulikuwa do salsa. Like people like salsa, I don't know why. So mimi nilikuwa rusty hiyo time, but sasa tukiingia time ya hip hop ndio sasa tunaanza kata stuff. So design kuna vile sasa yani 2006 tulikuwa nimerecruit for auditions. Niliambia na Joe, oya tokea manze na auditions, don't know if you can make the cut but come. And I made the cut. I think hata hapo sasa ndio nikaanza kumitoa wenyewe wa crew.
Boy Joe ama?
Joe Wizi. Kuna Wizi. Yeah, purely Kenyan manze. Mtunguya. You actually neighbors at home. So he also encouraging me like with story church, with story life. He was actually older than me, but he was actually more experienced and more mature. Sasa mimi nikafuata tu Rieng, nikaenda tu na flow. So I met these guys, it was called Blizzy na Rene. Those are the main guys for like the main choreographers in Dashi Crew. So like they also like they've come along and also teach me what I know so far. But interest, the other guys walikuwa
wanaenda bio sana hapo. Blizzy ulikutana nao pia church?
Blizzy sasa ndio walikuwa Dashi. Unajua sasa Joe alikuwa anakuja church yetu.
So Joe ndaka kutoa church.
Akanileta ni kama join crew yetu, ni aje. So that's how I came to join Dashi Crew.
Na take us back utotoni, you dancing, high school kuna dance.
High school ni ile tuseme ile ya kujibamba, you know like ile ya kujibamba ile kuna funky, naingia tu mbele mnafanya tu unajua madunga mazi zilikuwa hizo watu tunaitwa wale wasao wametokea. Watu wasao wametokea for ile tu is just giving that energy. But I'd say like I got into dance professionally when I joined Dashi Crew. Yani hapo tulikuwa serious. Hata tumanze tulikuwa na contract manze like if you don't show up for TZ over the week.
Contract?
Yeah, we had a contract. Yeah, I think I even have one somewhere.
Like let me just take you back. You said dance is a part of hip hop.
Yeah.
You say hip hop have contracts like kama Def Jam or Gopa DJs.
Oh yeah, you are signed to.
So dance pia unakuwa signed to.
Yeah, you can.
To a label.
No, but now instead of a label, it's not as big as much like MCing and music, but same like you're signed into a crew. Nikao ingie ka ball msenge Arsenal sasa. Unajua lazima uchape. You can't like share our routines to another crew. Like kuna hizo ma rules tu juju like you can't just live like that.
NDA.
And it's like an NDA, and you're exclusive now to the crew.
So that means you start getting money, or when you say professional dance, are you getting paid, or are you just dancing for fun?
Yeah. But let me get there. Sabu kuna vile, before you get to top tier, like you know, like crew has a couple of people, but kuna wale main, kama kuna team A na team B, ni kama kuna wale wase. So like if you show up for TZ, you be consistent every week, during the week. Tulikuwa na do tizi like example tu ni kama tulikuwa naingia tizi 12 to 6 Monday to Friday.
So basically they were kwa wale wa understand French.
Kuna hati kuna wale
understand French unaweza sema what was your timings?
Our timing like to get to like
no, basically the timings practice. I'm trying to say like those who don't understand like what we were saying.
Okay.
Like you can just switch up and say, okay, we're training from 12 to...
I dig. Okay, yeah. Well and good. So the thing is, we had like strict rules to actually show up for that time. If you miss a day by day, like we used to dance over the week, like those Monday to Friday, 12 to 6. But now most of the shows, our chief choreographers, Yani Blizzy and Rene, used to go and look for events, Kwekania Manini. But used to get like the events over the weekend. So we were booked on either Saturday or Sunday.
So most weekends
we are just shows there.
During the week, that's when you
practice. That's just tight practice.
And you have to be for practice between 12?
12 to 6. Let's say 6. Give or take, yeah.
So if you don't show up between 12 to 6,
there's a possibility exactly. You won't come for the show.
Show up for
maybe if you come, actually the first times I used to be a bag boy. Okay, not a bad. I'm the guy who used to like, but wiki, so you're the one who will be checking our bags and our phones when we go to the stage perform. And you come to the show, but you don't perform to get paid. It's in B sasa. But now the hard work you put through, na maybe hata yani ukitokeani kila siku, that way you get to like get a chance to dance at the end of the week, even for the upcoming days.
Yani mko nasema weekendi, tell me more about the weekend gigs. So is it like how artists have weekend gigs?
Yeah. So like most like intense practice hours are usually during the week. So Monday to Saturday or Monday to Friday. But you have to check in like from 12 to like 6 p.m. And if you can't make it, just excuse yourself, but don't miss out like 2 or 3 days. Maybe you can miss out 1 day. But there are those strict rules, like if you don't show up for practice, even if you know the routine, you're not gonna go for the show on the weekend.
And what happens? Do you get paid if you don't dance, or do you come on the towel boy if you
towel boy utasotiwa kitu, but maybe kitu kaa Ferrari, dishi, like but you don't have like that extra cash, but because you can even see from how the performance, how it goes, you can see actually people have really worked hard to get there. So ilikuwa ina motivate us to get like to that position, to be the best, always just keep going ham. You don't hold back or anything. So that usually helped out, yani, especially like for us. We used to challenge each other. Sema ati mi kesho nakaa mbele yako mapema ni aje. Kesho unaingia mapema, unapata like somebody has already mopped the place, because we used to have like that down time. Somebody has started his own stretching, some own personal routines, some moves. Everyone had his like set of skills. We used to be crampers, poppers.
Kuna guys in the crew.
B-boys like walikuwa na focus. Nilikuwa na connect sana na Joe na kina Blizzy, hata kuna msali kuitwa Ed, Slack pia hata alikuwa ameiva B-boy, but you're also doing house. So like everyone has his own like niche per se.
So in that B-boy breakdance, there's different niches.
I'd say like styles. I think your style. Actually, what makes you stand out ni flow yako. Kuna vile hata it should be like, for example, if you wear a mask and you do your top rock or maybe your moves or anything, someone can identify you. It doesn't seem like that you've copied it from somebody else.
Like a signature.
Signature movie, exactly. And that's one thing by the to you, angusha say siku hizi, people are actually just copying. They're not original. But sasa hiyo time tulikuwa najichallenge because everyone had his own thing. You wanted to develop also a new. That's the essence of being a creative. Take an idea from there, and then create something new. Your own style. That's yani ilikuwa inafanya sewa stand out.
By the hapo tu kwa shows, do you guys like used to perform individually as a group, ama mna perform for artists? When an artist is performing, you guys are dancers, ama you just have your own session?
Actually, it used to vary. Venye tumesema, it can be anything. Naweza kuwa tumeitwa be backup dancers at an artist, maybe performance at a concert, or maybe we are invited for a music video, or maybe it's just a dance competition. Like it was just like random things, but we made sure like we had something at the end of the week to do. Like we had a goal set up, so tulikuwa na jidansia ni si wote. Like yani tulikuwa na kampa moja tuunde kitu fresh kila wiki. There's no like consecutive, like there are those weeks, like those routines we always have, like the go-to routines. But every time we used to like, as time went by, tulikuwa naanza kufanya kitu mpya, like kitu, yani, ndasemaje, it's like, yani, it built us, like we were growing. We are not the same place.
You have a
something new, or something fresh, different music.
Were you performing for artists or ni kivyenyu tu mko na set? Like kama nini ya kiroga, and how many artists did you perform with?
Wow. From the top of my head, I think I can count 4 to 6.
Who was the biggest and maybe
man, I can't even range back then. But actually, you know, a memory lapse. I don't remember, but I know we've done some music videos for Nonini. Back the day, we used to like do like special performances. You know, like for example, there was this like these products are being launched. It's like an activation event. Maybe DSTV wanafanya hivi, or maybe PK is doing this, like, you know, the chewing gum. But now, like, the artist who is invited, he is requesting dancers. So that we just come and dance along. Ile unajua ile tu kuhype. So I wouldn't say like specifically we are just like for exactly one artist. Tulikuwa tu diverse. But what I'd say we are more focusing on makompe. Na makompe tulikuwa tumeenda mob. Kuna time I think tulifikata
dance competitions. Like I remember back then kulikuwa na kitu inaitwa sakata, there was something also on K24.
Oh yeah, that came after actually. Malta Guinness was actually earlier.
Maybe talk to us about some of the challenges and maybe did you win an award or
yeah, tumefika mahali. I think
I said mmeingia professional sasa mmekuwa
bala kutama
alafu sasa ndo mkaingia sa challenges sasa.
True, yeah, challenges by that zilikuwa actually niko sure hata ukiliza makru zingine sasa hizi they are going through stuff, but back in the day it was different.
I remember FBI on top of my head.
Oh yeah. FBI also, they are a very good crew. Sasa hata by the way they're into music, wanaitwa Matata. I think Matata on the FBI. Yeah, that's them.
Those are they were FBI before. And I used to challenge each other.
Yeah. Even Malta Guinness, I think they were runners up, but now for Sakata we were runners up. So they also really very skilled and talented.
So we can say that your rivals were Matata. Like your peers.
Yeah. Let's say like generation hiyo yetu, like we used to go head to head. And a couple of many crews. Cisco ilikuwa pia kwa mix. Cisco because is one of the like the most like the skilled b-boy. If you know b-boy Stone hata sasa kwa muziki pia.
Oh, Stone is the guy.
Stone Jiwe.
Yeah,
moja manze.
So like from what I've heard, I can remember there's Dashi crew, there's Cisco, and then there's FBI.
FBI,
guys who are doing b-boy, you know, like your style of dancing.
Yeah. There are other guys beforehand, but they are mostly like dancing alone, like not in a crew. But I would say most of the time, like back in the day, like tuko na challenges kiasi. Sometimes challenges were there, you know, like not even like about going to meet another crew or competing, but it's even like the facilities to dance, resources, place ya kudance tulikuwa nakosa. Sometimes you not even get support from friends and family. Like there are those two small like letdowns, but we didn't back down. So kutoka Shamba Junior, like I said, we changed.
Shamba Junior was your training area.
Yeah, for some time.
Did you rent out or was it?
Actually, we were just given a free space by somebody who was doing music there. So, but ile time tulienda next ilaitwa SOS Village, iko Buru. Now that we used to like, they had a community center. And then that's for the youth. So there used to be a library, a social hall, and then a dance floor. So we just told you can come here there and practice. But we also, you know, you give something back to the community. We used to like give free performances, teach other kids there how to dance. And we also even came up with something called street dance workshop. So in a workshop now, I used to like invite other crews and they come actually teach their things, but now we used to like switch up. Maybe like this group here is doing flips, or meko nje, I side wanna do pop, pale wanna do popping and breaking, wala do cramp, there are now break dancers are there. So we used to go like circles. So you just learn from each other. And it was free by the way. It was a free workshop.
Mnazidi kwa mitaa ama mnaidu mahali tao?
Oh yeah. Sasa tulikuwa naitwa. Unakumbuka wapi? I think it was words and pictures. It was a hip hop event yani.
Acha wapi ndio wase wengi wametokelezea calligraph.
Man, by the way actually hiyo time hata nakumbuka wakati alikuwa yani alikuwa natisha, alikuwa yani he was I think beginning his career. Sababu yeye alikuwa tu by them some freestyle and a couple of other artists.
So what happened during those events you have dance and then you have like rap?
Yeah, you also like even graffiti, you know, Bankslave hata alikuwa huko, you chora graffiti.
So it's all
you celebrate all the hip hop elements.
The five
elements. But back then there were 4, you know.
There were 4.
So all those you even met MCs, there were guys mixing, DJs. So yeah, that happened.
Free of charge?
Yeah, that was really free because actually for the element, and I think that's why I like the knowledge part of it. If you have knowledge, don't just say, just share it. What's the least can happen? The biggest gift you can give someone just that knowledge. Kama hata una dobe, just give somebody that kidogo knowledge, and it goes a long way. It actually comes back. Not there and then, lakini with time you actually get to see. Because check out the new generation size. Hata wenye wase walikuwa na dance size. New generation, like they come up to me and say, nilianza kubreak juu yako. And when I see his set, by the way, he's doing better moves than me, you know. Like, sa yani ina grow, yani inspire wase wengi. And I'm not talking on my behalf because there are many people. Hata nimesikia success stories kutoka wase wengine. Wase wameenda majuu, wase wameanza
just by getting inspiration from you guys.
Yeah, from like the pioneers. Yeah, even there are some other guys actually before us. But bado nilikuwa prima. But it kept on growing. And another big thing that's really happening, I don't know if I mentioned this, it's about breakdance, the Olympics. It came recently, and back in the day, hata sasa nafikiria kitu inaweza happen.
So Olympics
actually 2024 Paris 2024. Next.
So it's going to be the first event.
First breakdance.
Breakdance event.
Yeah. But now it's regarded as a dance sport. See, like you do dance sport. So like how you do
like
ice figure.
You see skateboarding.
Yeah, skateboarding, I don't think it is, but yeah, skateboarding is actually one of the, it was introduced, but it's not a dance sport. Dance sport is like, what do you call that thing for ice skating, figure skating or something? Yeah. You know, like that's now like a dance. So iko regarded evil. You have a judging panel, like a couple of judges, and then they use a specific system.
This Olympics 2020.
Yeah, but it already picked up. When you gender live, now they'll be having like qualifiers to go to the event. You have to be good to go there. Sababu kulikuwa na moja ilikuwa Morocco. Just the other day, some of our b-boys, actually two of them, Jijo and Drift, went to represent us in Morocco. Unfortunately, I couldn't make the cut, but they set Kenya on the map, you know. And that way, like the qualifiers, the ones who won, now they go represent their country in the Paris 2024 Olympics.
Paris 2024 Olympics.
Yeah, next year, man. So,
so do you plan on practicing, getting back into the game, maybe inspiring some few people? And basically how do people like tunafanyaje mtu ndiye anaingiaje akitaka kuingia Olympics sasa kama
Olympics man it's not a tedious process if you have like the know-how or the connections, but I'd say like there's a form you have to fill, and then you have to be registered as a dance federation. Like ni kama, let's say how NOC Kenya National Olympic Committee.
Are you going to Olympics as a group or as an individual?
You go as an individual, but you have to be under a federation, and this federation has to be registered and be supported by the government, which so many people actually don't know about. It's actually a struggle for the current b-boys now, because if it was set up earlier, it would be easier to get guys out there to represent us. So like I know namatumaini maze, I think in the coming years, even the new gen, they already know, they are working hard, they are practicing. So when the time comes, wasi hata kwa tarisha tuma passport zao, yani sio kutafuta passport last minute. You know, like you have to have those things ready. As much as you're putting hard work to your practice, also look for those documents, like get the knowledge, know how do you register, how do you get a dance federation like live, you know. Kama for example, just an example, Japan, kama iko Japan, inaitangwa the one that includes the whole umbrella ni WDSF, World Dance Sport Federation. So if maybe Japan has theirs, they're going to call themselves JWSF, Japan Dance. Kenya tukiunda yetu KDSF, you know, which is Kenya Dance Sport Federation. So we have to be under that to pick you in a world.
Do we have something like that already?
Yeah. I think there's this. I think what I know, like it's been worked on. Kuna wase yani wanawakia, and then it's a union called Kenyan Breakers Union. And this encloses, there are different outfits actually here in Kenya. Ukiona kama wase wa Cisco wako nayo inaitwa Mviringo Breaking Academy. Inaitwa MBA, like they teach also kids how to dance. Ukienda Kibera, there's Slam Dance Kenya. There's King of the Street.
I normally see the Ugandan, the kids. Is that like a federation?
Oh yeah, but I think they are registered in the country. Yeah. So like there are those, we call them outfits. Like me, I usually represent Take a Break, but now it's something totally different. It's about like interviewing b-boys, telling their stories and stuff. So the thing is, all these outfits are under one called Kenya Breakers Union, and now that's what we want to think of putting together, and it could come a KDSF. That as a federation, it can allow us to now register b-boys to go for the Olympics. Without that, without support from the government, without support from NOC, yani National Olympic Committee, we can't make it happen. So you also like, as much as also we are working hard, even the government should also reach out and just look for those talents, because...
Have you gone to the government and talked to them about it?
Yeah, personally, no, but some of our colleagues we work with under the Kenya Breakers Union, so all the dance outfits actually come under that. Kuna wase bado who come standalone, but it still happens that way. And the good thing about it is if we get support from, it be financial. Imagine like you have the skill, you've qualified for something, but you don't have the funds to go. You don't know how to prepare documents. And that knowledge is also important for guys to know. Na hiyo ndio kitu maybe naweza recommend also watu pay support. As much as it is, breakdance is actually a big deal for some people. It has saved guys from, you can live on it actually. It has saved some guys, idle guys in the street from using drugs. Yani unapata yani msee ako active, yani you are fit, like you know, saa zingine sio lazima tuende like kwa gym ama nini, but you just dance and you're okay. And then you're actually much healthier, and it changes your life. For me, like I've been dance for 17 years and it's done wonders for me. Yes, I've been on and off, but I'm still a dancer. Me I keep drop beat anyway, ikwe katikati ya barabara, nikwe kwa club, nikwe tu place, nikwe job, manze, alisikia tu beat, utasikia tu manze naanza tu kulock, nikipata space, hata kwa mall. Kama juzi mwenye tulikuwa IMAX, I could not resist the flow. Nilisema lazima tuchoche hapa manze. So like it becomes a part of you. That's why I said earlier, once a b-boy, always a b-boy. Na advice maybe moja ningependa hata kuadisia wasee, ni wase wakue original. Manze, please be original. There's this quote it actually motivated me many a times. It goes like, trying to be someone else is a waste of the person you are. Meaning everyone has skills.
Just say that again.
Trying to be somebody else is a waste of the person you are. And that is like, it has taken me like almost every aspect of my life. Yani kuanga tu original. Don't try to copy. Sababu kama umechiki move, ama umechiki like how like people wear masks, they're called Jabawokis. Everyone was doing that. You know, like that's not being original. Just come up with your own style, nurture it. Yani ndio mzee akijua hata wewe ukivaa mask mahali, people identify you.
I've seen there's
people, they are not copycats.
Have you seen it's on Twitter?
What's that?
Ule mse it's called the faceless barber. Like kwa TikTok, he came up with his own style like Jabawokis. So like he's just on TikTok and then he's anajua say na amevaa mask. So anakaa sanamu, but ni barber.
Oh, nice. Hey, now that's being original. Like he's using something to create something new, but he's not copying it. Like he's not a copycat per se. That's the thing.
That's what I'm trying to say.
As a creative, be original. Get something and just put something, create something new. I also use it on my professionally. I'm a graphic designer. I'm a creative, and I also use that line to design my work. Like for example, if I get a logo design, I'll ask the client, oh yeah, unataka color gani? Which font do you prefer? So I give him examples, and that's something I can just Google, you know. But whatever he chooses, like I just create something new from that. I pick that color from here, I pick that font from there, I get some images in a mood board. Yani that way, you're not copying actually, you're just creating something new.
You're getting inspiration from, and then coming up with something original.
It's
the same as with dance now. That's what you're trying to.
That's what actually happened, even in a creative era. Okay, one more quote I can share also. There's this inventor, Leonardo DiCaprio. No, not DiCaprio. Da Vinci.
DiCaprio is the
DiCaprio is the actor. The Titanic guy. Potato. Check it. He said, a good artist borrows, but a great artist steals. You know what that means? Yani, it's actually how you just be creative with, just learn from different things, like even generations of money and now it's different, but just gather knowledge, but don't use that knowledge, create something new.
Don't copy paste.
Yeah, don't copy paste. Basically, it's like you're putting ingredients in one pot, and now whatever you're creating is something new and something original to you. And that's my point, actually, my advice to other breakers. Just be yourself. And also another, like, not an element, it's a part of hip hop. It's just being yourself. You can't make it if you're just trying to be somebody else. You know, be yourself.
I like that a lot, by the way. And before we leave, I think Kama is going to do a small set here just to show you what B-Boy is all about. And with that, we call it a day.
Kabisa kaka.
Wazi bro.
Cheers, bro. There are a couple of different levels of dance, especially kwa B-Boy. Acha tuongea about B-Boy. Even before I get to that, let me give a short history about like how like breaking came to be. Back in the 70s, huko Brooklyn, New York, early 80s, kulikuwa na there was a lot of maybe gang violence. Wase walikuwa tu they were just like each other. They were fighting each other. There was no peace, no. So kulikuwa na design yani sawa alikuwa sema like this guy called DJ Cool Hack. He was a DJ back in the day. Alikuwa na hizi ma sessions, little break sessions. So kitu ilikuwa inadu ni alikuwa na invite wase. Sema kama ulikuwa na beef na msee, kama hii hood ilikuwa na beef na hii hood ingine. Instead of just coming with guns and weapons and stuff, asa alikuwa na like a beat, and then you come, you just battle each other on the dance floor.
So ilikuwa kama street fight.
Basi ni kama street fight. Na hapo by the way, kama yenyewe ukichapo kiboko manze, hiyo enda home, go practice, come back another day. Hiyo ndio sasa ilikuwa. So design ni like the guy called DJ Cool Hack used to have like he used to play a beat and then he breaks it at the end. Unajua kama beat kuna 8 counts. Like hiyo beat ya hiyo count ya 8 inaenda silent ama unaeka kama ka DJ. So that's where beat ilitoka. That's what you call it's sorry, a break ilitoka. Ndio kwa maana inaitwa break boy, B-boy, break girl, B girl, see. That's where it is. So like in terms of pia ku dance kuna elements fulani. Kuna moves fulani zote zuanga tu, yani kuna mtu uko na technique yake na hapo una add two skills to the mix. But ya kwanza ilikuwa inaitwa maybe kuna top rock, kuna up rock, freezes, kuna down rock na kuna hii B-boy stance. Ni ile swag tu na jipeanga tu maybe kabla ingie flow.
So top rock ni gani?
Top rock mostly anza yuanga na ni zile kuko na zile legacy moves. Kwanza ilikuwa imetoka Brooklyn, inaitwa Brooklyn Shuffle. Ndio like yuanga ina set pace for you to start a set. Na kuna nyingine inaitwa pia Indian step. So reason ya nini ya hizi top rock kabla udance huanga na two reasons. For example ni kama if in a crowded place ni ku get space. Sababu hizi do B-boy tu anze tu mahali pamoja na get.
Top rock sana
Inakupea space. Sema kama kwa club ukianza tu top rock kwa sababu mzee anadu nini, hebu tu muondoke. Yani unachocha yani hata
kama vile Lingala manze kabla msanze kudance Lingala kwanza spread
manze
hivyo mtengenezee nafasi.
Hivyo ndio top rock. Hiyo ndio kazi ya top rock.
Alafu top rock najua mnaiona hapo hivyo inapea hapo kwa nini manze to the viewers in top rock inacheza hapo sasa.
It's very very like important before starting a set. Na reason nyingine pia top rock ni ku get attention. Basi wanashindo umse atakudu. So before you do your blow up move ni hizo moves yani kali unaanza kuziweka kwa set. Before you do that they already like they have your eyes on you. So you're about to do something awesome. Watu watasema ati kitu kama acrobat ama nini, but it has its own swag. Unaitanga B-boy stance. STANCE.
stance. Sa hiyo kuko na difference ingine. Top rock na up rock ni vitu different. Top rock is more like kuna steps.
The next sasa ni up rock.
Up rock actually it's different, but up rock it's close to top rock, but una dance kama bado umesimama, but you give it your own flavor, your own swag. Unaweza rusha mkono hivi, kuna hand gestures, you play with facial expressions, vitu kama hizo. So hiyo anga up rock. Alafu yuko anga identifiable na msee, it's like a signature move. Sababu ki dance in a specific way, ili inakushomoza kuna vile hakuna msee anaweza kukopi. Yani hata akijaribu aje, unajua hii ni signature yako.
Msee akikuona hata kama umevaa mask anajua ule Johnny kama
manze
boy slim.
Exactly. Sasa hiyo ndio point yangu. Na kushusa up rock it's mostly all about you, but top rock it like steps. Kuna zile zinafaa kukaa hivi, when you step out mkono inafaa kufunguka, like that's a top rock. Sasa hapo ndio up rock unaongeza ma flavor, kuna ma spin, you can turn around, you can bend, unaweza cheki unaweza shika kofia, hiyo ni up rock. The other one now sasa kuna maneno
down tatu sasa.
Ya tatu ni down rock. Down rock sasa ni hizi moves yani unafanyanga mostly yani ku capture space. Cheki kama kuna 6 step. 6 step ndio yani one of the most basic, it's like not a fundamental move, it's a what's the word, it's one of the fundamental moves in breaking. Always do nini bila hiyo sababu you side ya flow and it's already in a circle.
Atinaitwaje hiyo tena?
Inaitwa 6 step. It's one of the moves. 6 step.
Tuseme kila msee kwa breakdance anadiki 6 step.
Mzee anajua familiar nayo. But sasa wewe utaika flavor yako ndani. Kuna msee unaweza kata instead of kufanya the 6th step unaweza toa mbili kwa 4 step, kuna 2 step na 3 step. Alafu kuna 1 step. 1 step ni ile inakaa helicopter yani. Inaitwa jina lingine inaitwa coffee grinder. Sababu una spin tu kama mguu kamoja. Na wengi hujua hiyo by hata high school I think nilikuwa na do hiyo stuff.
Ni kazi ile za nakumbuka tucheza PS, kuna ule msali anaitwa Eddie Kuodo.
Eddie Bass. Unamjua ule msali wa Tekken.
Anacheza mabibo
manze. Actually by the way unajua hiyo nini inaitangwa hiyo story ya hiyo inaitwa capoeira. Hiyo anga na bado background ya dance element to it. It's a fighting but it's still dance. So kuna moves zingine hata ukichekeza b-boy so kwa zimetoka kwa capoeira. So all in all by the jua tu down rock so anga tu zime spread out. Kuna moves zingine za down rock kama threading, kuingisha mguu ni kama unaingisha kauzi mahali, like unajua venye unaanza yani threading, unajua ku thread
unaweza shona nguo.
Unaweza shona nguo basi hata hiyo layman's terms ndio umesema. So unacheza tu na ka flavor kako ndio upate beat yani vile tu inaingiana. Alafu kuna kitu important, wacha nitasema na repeat baadaye, but ni story ya kuflow. Msee akidunda ama haufai kuacha umedunda by the ama hata dunda na swag, like dunda na kama continue yani dunda na style. Msee hata sijui msee amemess. So hapo ikae ni move. So ukiconnect hiyo ndio sasa inaitangwa flow. Sasa unafaa kuwa na flow, na hizo ni vitu majudge pia uangalia. Kuna kitu kingine inaitwa CCs pia ni important, hiyo anga basic.
CC ni move nyingine ama
inaitwa CC. Ilitwa hivyo tu sababu iliundwa na wase wanaitwa,
umeshatuambia move nne sasa.
Na bado ni mob bro. But hivyo ndio anga like unashow history kwanza ya CC. Ni kama ilikuwa ilitoka crew fulani ilitoka Crazy Commandos, ndio kama inaitwa CC. They made the move. Na hiyo ikakuwa legacy in one of breakdance yani down rock fundamentals. Nikaa tu 6 step. It's just as easy. Kila mtu akichapa set unaweza iona. Kuna vile tu yani inaingia sababu ingia na beat. Hivyo tu like nikaa tu venye tu achukua clip. So the other one ni saa like kuna power moves sasa hizi ndio enyewe zinahitaji nguvu msee. Kama una stamina utaweza kuzihack. Unaona zile the big moves, air flares, windmills, hizo ni mapower moves na need a lot of power sababu utaendelea ukispin. Kuna marekodi ya kwenda as many spins as possible kama head spin, kuna one legged swipe, two legged swipes. Hizo zinahitaji stamina kutoka ya upper body. Alafu pia unajua zamani ulikuwa nasikia timsee ati lazima ati uende gym. Si lazima ende gym ati ndio ufanye hizi moves. The secret is to manage your body weight. Ukiweza kumanage sawa body weight yako yani kaa ile kila siku unafanyanga tu kila time, mwili yako inazoea, you have that muscle memory. Hauta struggle ati sijui lazima ukue pumped ati uende gym ndio itasaidia in some moves, but kuget your stamina you just need to practice every day. Ningeendelea sababu kuna moves mob za za power moves, but maybe naweza kushoma clips kadhaa kama hata flares. It's very common. Kuna flare na air flare. Air flare ni ile unaruka inakaa flip. Hata acrobats wengine wanasemanga ati ni rahisi kufanya kwa sababu it's like a flip. But sasa kuna wenye ukitune tu kiasi weke flavor fulani ya hip hop na kufuata na beat, now becomes like something unique. It's something hip hop and something that going with the beat. So hiyo category nyingine mazee ni freezes by the
sasa hizo ndio mapose play hapo hivyo ni kwa sure wanaziona.
Exactly. So zoanga important sana za kumaliza set.
Zinakaa kama billboard hivi.
Ma billboard van. Kuna one legged handstand, inaitwa one handstand, kuna pikes, kuna hollow back ugly, kuna hollow back ni ile unaisha kichwa yani katikati ya mbavu na hang kama ka scorpion. Like but yani kila kuna spider, yani kuna ma freeze mob, but hizo compared na ile nilikuwa nimemention ya top rock you anzisha set yako. Freezes zumaliza set yako. So ukimaliza msi anaweza ufreeze ama ufanye ka tombstone, like umekisha tu umestop na beat. Ndio sasa
unaanza na top rock kutafuta space, alafu unamaliza na signature mapose.
Bas, exactly. Alafu pia hiyo anga ina cue mse. Sema kama una battle mse, huo mse una battle naye anajua mse amemaliza set. Sasa ni mimi naingia. Si ati aingie katikati ya set yako kuinterrupt na hujamaliza.
Fast, alafu ndio unaambia ule opponent wako.
So now you are up. Hiyo ni kama umesema. Yani it's just like it's talking without even talking.
Communication.
Alafu kuna moves zingine zinaitwa blow up moves. Hizo pia zinaweza kuangazwa ngapoa za intro, but unaweza maliza nazo kama nikaa freeze. Sio lazima ikuwe freeze ati umesimama na mkono. Unaweza fanya kitu kama hata uspin ulande na mgongo, ama yani udu tu kitu fulani uspin around alafu ustop. Hiyo bora tu yani inaonyesha set yako imaliza. Na set poa yuko 30 to 45 seconds. So hiyo ndio unajua. The last thing as I mentioned is stance. Stance ni swag yako. Bado ni unique. Ni kama up rock, wacha tuseme, but stance ni ile ni venye tu unajibeba kwa dance floor. Unajua unafaa ku respect the dance floor and respect also the opponent, the judges nini. Yani usiingie hapo ati mtu kimbele usijioneshane, usikuwe na kiburi. Like hiyo ni kama discipline in dance. Unaget? So ukiingiani kwa floor, respect the floor, respect your opponent, respect the judges and the audience.
Ama etiquette of dance.
Bas etiquette. Actually umesema fresh, So b-boy stance pia ni poa. Na pia it also goes to how you are dressed. Kudress bado hiyo anga poa na nini historia, like kuna manjumu fulani unafaa kuvaa. Watu wengine tu dance barefoot. Nimechekia hata sema maprof fulani UG wanafanya hizo vitu fresh na bado wana dance. But hiyo ni swag yao. So develop swag yako, how you look, how you present yourself. You could their points. You add more value to your stance,
to your set.
Unaweza pata mse ana dupa moves kali vitu noma, lakini ana stance. Unaona mse mwingine akiingia na stance ako tu na ka flow, ako na ka form fulani, hata hajadu vitu nzito ama vitu heavy, but ako na flow. Unapata wao ndio ana qualify, wao anaenda the next round. Huyo mse alikuwa anafanya vitu kali ati power moves, hajaingiana haja qualify sababu maybe tu ni hiyo kitu ana yako ka element ka stance, hiyo b-boy stance yani.
Hiyo pia inakonga basically in judging on atikizo vitu.
By the way it's very very important by the kwanza hata judging by the ni story nyingine. I think hata naweza mention tu kitu kiasi sababu pia in the past pia nimekuwa invited kwa dance events, not to perform but just as a judge, one of the jury. Kwa judging panel sasa kuna vitu fulani tu cheki. Kuanga na musicality, ni venye unafuata beat, kuna flow na movement, kuangalia fundamentals, yani kama stick to the roots, to the yani auja introduce vitu mpya, like ni story to the like dance,
kufuata etiquette,
na hata yani kuna vitu vingine, lakini acha ndakushow yani hivi. Hii story Olympics walitoa nini mpya. It's a new judging system. But it's more complicated than it looks, but kuna vile tu yani you have to adhere to it, alafu una balance. Sa nika kwa computer, you just key in your points, machine inatali hizo vitu zote. Na hizo by the way hata naweza kushow tu vile zinakaa yani ndio time life. But cheki hata hapa kwa cheki for example hapa kwa hii picha. Hii picha mazee inaonyesha judging system. Sasa hii inaonyesha hii side na hii side unafaa kuchagua ni nani ameshinda. All the points zinako pamoja, zinako average, majudges wanapeana average ya kila kitu. But it's all good, man.
Thank you so much Kama for gracing our set.
Today
we were standing, hatukuwa na viti mazee. Sorry for that, but you're a b-boy,
no
flexible.
worries. Yeah. Always approve.
Always mazee nakwambia.
Hapa kuja tuizi.
We appreciate so much as Shamba Life TV and Open-Ended Podcast.
Yes,
Thank you so much for gracing our set.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
We wish you all the best on your Olympics endeavors. Na pia sitajaribu kupush get wasiwa come out and support the team. I normally see b-boys doing this. Maybe just do that again.
No, so this is just like maybe
east
science, not science. Oh, this maybe like west side, east side. Like you don't want to like
west side.
West.
West.
Yeah, it's a W. East.
Can be either
or yeah. So like me, kuna vingine. But it depends on where you're from, yeah. But like I said, Nazir, thanks again for having me, Lee. Thank you, Shamba Life TV, for having me, Nazir. Cheers.